What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show y'all how to substitute the 4/6 chord with a flat 7 major 9 over the 2 of the key you're in. So the 4/6 is a slash chord. It means it's the 4 major over the 6th degree of the scale in the bass. So we're going to be in the key of A. So in A you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to your 1. So a 4/6 is D major, 1, 2, 3, 4, D major over F sharp in the bass, which is the 6. So the song choice I'm gonna use for the example is Great Are You Lord by Bethel. So all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. So that's that part, the bridge. So, of course, it's the 1 first. We'll shout your praise. Our hearts, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. I'm gonna show you 2 nuances of how to voice that 4/6. So the first way, because of the thumbnail, I'll show you that way first. Now it's out there. You're adding chromaticism, which means you're adding notes that's not in the A major scale. So it's gonna be ear catching. But I notice when I use this chord, it is ear catching, but it doesn't take away from the moment. And that's something you got to be mindful of when you're doing chord substitutions. You want to make sure your chord is not going to be a distraction. But it really does enhance the music. And when everybody is, like when the band is on one accord and the singers know you're going to play it, it adds musicality to your set list. So now I'm gonna show you. So all the earth will shout your praise. Substitution. These bones will sing. So the chord, instead of going to your 4/6, which is D major over F sharp, you're going to it's like a G major 9. So you playing in your right hand, you playing an F sharp, the G, a A, and then your 4, which is D up here. So it's a cluster. And then in your left hand, you're just playing a 2. Sometimes I throw another 4, I double this 4 down here too. So I don't know if you can hear the difference, but it adds a little more texture in there. So let's hear that part again. All the earth will shout your praise. All will cry. See, it really doesn't take away from the melody. And in that part anyway, it's no harmony. So anytime you have melody by itself, that's when you really can reharm. You have more freedom. But when you have harmony already being sung, 3 parts, you're limited in the chord changes that you can do. So this part of the song is 1 line, and that gives you the freedom to add a chord like this in there. So that's the chord. These bones will sing great. So that's a good chord substitution. In any song that has the 4/6, you can add that as a substitution. So any song, which a lot of CCM music has that chord in there. So just experiment with that. So a flat 7, that's really, this is how my mind interprets it. I'm playing a flat 7 major 9 because G is my flat 7 in A. You got your major 7 of G. You got your G, which is the 1. You have your 9, and then you have the 5 of G. So that's a major 9. And then you can look at it as a drop 2 because your second highest note would be this B. If we played it like, if I played it like that with the B, but you're not playing the B here, you're taking it here. So it's really like an inverted chord. So it's really a drop too. You can look at it like that. And matter of fact, I can show you another way to voice it too, just for a different sound. So you could do all the earth will show your breath. So that's another way to voice same chord, but just voice a little differently. But you still got the cluster down here. You could throw the F sharp in there as well, but I just left it out to kind of open it up a little bit. But you playing a B, G, A, B, D, and F sharp. And that takes you to your 4, which is a sus2, a 4 sus2. So this is the next chord I want to show y'all. And then we'll be done with this lesson. So all the earth will, so let me explain why I'm about to say this. Sometimes sheet music, when you read chord charts, a lot of that is written for guitars. So the piano players, we voice our chords a little differently than how guitars will voice their chords. If you listen to the melody of that part, now this note is not in your 4/6. This would be a major 6 of D. But really, when you see those chord charts, you see 4 over. Well, sometimes you don't even see 4/6. Sometimes you might just see a 6 minor. So you see all the earth will shout your praise. That's not what you hear. So when people, anybody could put a chord chart up. It's not a 6 minor, and it's technically not a 4/6. That's the chord and structure that you might. It's built on, but the melody note is not there. So one way I do it to get the melody note in there, you can do all the earth will shout your praise. So it opens it up. It gives you a different tone. So you playing your F sharp, D, and A. If you can get that stretch. If not, you could bring it in. You could do that, and up here you just play a 5 and the 2 of the key you're in, but you keep the melody on top. And they give you a nice open voicing. And then grade to the 4, and that's another like sus2. So I'm gonna just play it a little. Now the other chord.